Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Ram's Life channel guys. First of all, I want to tell you that I am really sorry that I am not able to reply you as fast as before because I'm going quite busy nowadays and I have a final presentation in the next week and then I'm going to finish my studies. Hopefully everything will go as per my plan and then I'm going to look forward for my work permit and field job, full-time job, etc, etc. I will update you about that later on guys, but today in this video I'm going to talk about a really important topic that is related to the part-time job for the immigrants and for the students. As soon as they arrive in the Canada, they will start looking for the jobs, and first and the very most important thing for finding a job is to make your resume. So resume making, customizing your resume is a very important to get selected for the interview for the particular job, right? So in this video I'm going to give you the details about how to make the resume, how to customize your resume in a simplest way for particularly for the short-term job, we can say. So short-term job will include the part-time job, temporary position job, summer jobs, right? So you will get an idea about how to customize your resume for this kind of jobs. And one more important thing that you should know before making your resume is that in Canada things work little different than the other places, I guess. Because for example, let me give you one example, that there is a job posting of sales associate position somewhere, and the timing for applying for that job is like Monday somewhat date 2022, Friday somewhat date 2020. So 5 days of time is there to apply for that job. And for example, the hiring professional receives around like 50 resumes in 5 days. Now they are not going to download all the resume and not going to go through all the resumes and find the right candidate for them. It is a hectic work, right? So here most of the cases, system, that is a computer system, will shortlist the resume from the bunch of the resume. So for example, out of 50 resume, the system will analyze the resume and shortlist the 5 resume which are having the similar skills that they are looking for the particular job position. So if your resume have that skills that they needed, that they have posted in their job posting, that is required for that particular job position, then only your resume is going to be shortlisted. And after your resume will shortlisted, they will call that 5 candidates for the interview, and then after the interview they are going to finalize their candidates, right? So this is how the system works here. So if your resume is not proper, you are not going to get any call, any single call, you are not gonna get nothing, right? So you have to work really hard on your resume. Actually it's not so hard, but you have to work logically, and that I'm going to explain you today, that how you are going to customize your resume so that you can get selected, that so that you can get calls from the jobs, right? At least for the interview, and after that you can crack the interview. But first you have to go for the interview, we have to select it, shortlist it for the interview, right? So hopefully this video is gonna helpful for you for that, and I will try as simple way as possible to explain you how you are going to make your resume for the part-time job application, right? Most of the resume for the part-time job applications are only 1 page, but in some scenarios it can be more than 1 page, and I'm going to give you both the examples in this video guys. So without any further ado, let's get started, and I will take you to my laptop screen so it will be easy for me to explain you guys how to customize your resume, right? So guys, as you can see over here, this is the first example of the resume, and this is a 1 page resume. So most of the time you are going to use this resume only. So let's start with the top of the page. That is on the top of the page, that should be your name, first name and the last name over here. Below that, that should be your contact details, call, email, and linkedin.com. If you have a LinkedIn account, then only include that, otherwise just leave that section. Next is target position. So part-time, summer positions, temporary positions, as cashier, as merchandiser, as sales associate, or whatever. But this section is also an optional, so if you don't know which position you are targeting for, just remove this section also. The next section is very important, and you should focus very well on this section, and you have to always customize this section for each application, right? So heading of this section is relevant skills and the ability. but there are the options of the headings that I have given over here. Skills profile, related skills and experience. So you can choose any heading from all of these available headings. Just don't write more than one heading, okay? Just choose any one of uh, the options, right? Now, in this section, first what you have to do is you have to highlight your key strengths, the key words. Just don't just write that highly motivated to do teamwork. No, you have to highlight the keywords so that when the system, the computer system will shortlist the resume, it will just go through the highlighted word and it will shortlist your resume. So how you are going to highlight this word, that you are going to read the job posting, each job posting, try to identify that which skills they are looking for, and after that you have to write the keywords by reading the job postings. Okay, you can also use the synonym words which will make your resume like different, but still your chances are higher to get shortlisted by the system, right? So maybe they are looking for the person who can do a very good teamwork. So teamwork, person who is a good in communication should be your skill. Service should be your skills. Someone who can do multitasking, so multitasking. Someone who has a really good presentation skills, so presentation should be your key strength. A reliable person can do the event setup. So you can use this kind of keywords to show your key strengths, right? It will definitely gonna increase your chances to shortlist your resume. Now below that you can write down in a detail that highly motivated to do teamwork, ability to learn, lift and assist, trustworthy in handling and processing payments. uh, some more skills if you have, then outgoing, positive, self-starter, reliable. Computer skills, language skills and related courses. If you have any related courses related to your position that you are applying for, you can add that courses over here. If you don't have, just remove this line, okay? Now the next important section is work experience. The heading is work experience, but I have given the one more heading option, that is the work history, if you want to write, right? Now which kind of work experience that you are going to add in your resume is also very important. Suppose you are applying for the cashier, then you should add the cashier experience. So just add the cashier experience. Right now the retail store or somewhere that you have done your uh, done that duty in the past, like when you were in your bachelor or when you were in your high school, and from this date to that date I have done the cashier duties, cashier jobs at a particular store, and that was a part-time job or that was a summer job. You can include that also over here in the right side of your posting, right? uh, if you are applying for the cook, then you should add the line cook experience. Just write down the duration, from which date to which date you have done that duty, and that was a part-time or summertime, and whatever your duties were at that time. Just write down 2 3 duties like that you were performing while you were working as a line cook or a cashier, right? Also you can add your volunteering experience. Suppose you are applying for the library, and then you can add that when I was in my bachelor degree I have done the volunteering in the library, and that time I was engaged with the event organization and the setup or whatever, right? So yeah, so over here I have added my volunteering experience. The above experience is not mine actually, so don't go for that, like don't judge me based on that. But volunteering is my experience over here, that is true experience that I have done in the University of Regina. So you can add this kind of experiences, but make sure that whatever experience you are going to add, that should be related to your job posting, okay? Now the next is education. So one more thing that I want to tell you is that work experience is also going to customize depending on the each job that you are applying. So you have to go through the job posting. Based on that you have to change your resume each and every time for each and every job, because you have to change always your skills and always your work experience for particular job postings, right? So this is how it is going to work over here, guys. So this is how the system is going to shortlist your resume. Otherwise it is not going to shortlist your resume ever. You cannot use only one resume for all the applications, right? So make sure and keep in mind that. Now the education, for education you don't have to write that I have done the high school over there, diploma, bachelor's or certificate course, or I'm doing my masters now. No, just write down what you're doing presently over here in the Canada. That's enough, right? So I'm doing my masters of industrial system engineering at UFR. I started in April 2019 and I'm still doing it. So just write it down, right? Okay. Now training and certification. So if you have done any certification over here in the Canada, that will be an assist, that will make that will be an advantage for you, right? So you can write down like first aid CPR 8 level C certificate, Canadian Red Cross certificate or security guard certificate. You, if you want to add, you can add also that when I have did that and when it is going to expire, because some certifications are valid for only 1 or 2 years, right? So it depends. I will make a particular videos that that will help you to know that which kind of certifications you can do in Canada, that will give your like that will give an advantage for your resume to get shortlisted for the particular job, right? Because this kind of certification, first aid, uh, that kind of certifications can increase your chances to get a job, that's for sure. And then the last is interest and activities. So just add your activities and you should write at the end that reference is available upon request. So for part-time job you don't need any kind of references. Don't just go for and like write down the 2 3 references like your professor or someone from Canada that you are, that you know him or something. No, you don't need references for part-time job. But if you ask, if the employer asks for the references, then you should provide the references. So just write down that references available upon request. Most of the cases they won't ask for any references for part-time job like this, like a cashier, security guard, waiter or cleaner or whatever, right? Sales associate, they don't need any kind of reference for that because this is not like so professional job, right? Okay, so keep in mind that. Now training and certification, I forget to tell you one thing, that if you have the certification then only add this section, don't put fake or something, right? Because if they will ask for the certification and or that kind of duties are required in your job posting, and if you don't have the certification, if you don't have that knowledge, they will come to know about that for sure. So just don't put the fake experience, okay? If the certification is mandatory, might be, and if you are qualified, might be employer will ask you to do that certification before joining the your post, right? So just don't put it fake before doing it. If they will need it, if they are really interested in you, they will tell you to do the course before you join the job, right? So this is what it is for the first format of the resume. Now in the next format, what is the biggest change? The biggest change is that the next format, this format that I'm going to show you right now, is for the professional part-time jobs. So part-time job is not like you can only get as a waiter or a cashier or a sales associate or in the Walmart or in the superstores or whatever. Part-time job is something that you can also get in the office or in the professional field. So for the professionals field, we know that the more skills are required. So over here there is only few changes in this resume. So on the first section, the top section is same as the first sample. Now in the relevant skills, the keywords should be the same, like you can add the keywords as per the job posting, but over here in the skill section there are some changes. So changes is really huge. So first thing is, for professional jobs, they need a different kind of skills. For example, they need a person who knows how to do a good customer service, how to give the how to use the computer like Microsoft and some other software, how to work as administration duties like documenting, and how to do the other stuffs like office duties, we can say, right? Communication skills like leadership and general transferable skills, how many language you know, task analysis, and how to build a relationship with the customers. So that kind of duties, right? So for professional jobs, a lot of skills are required. So you can make sections in the relevant skills and ability topic. You can say that first topic is customer sales and services. So I have an ability to deal with 20 customers per day, or I can serve 20 plus customers per day, right? then handling cash, electronic payments, ability to greet and interact with the diverse customer, promote products. So these kind of duties you can add in the sales and services. Administration prepared, something ability to do like a hard work or ability to work as a team member, some related course if you have done like accounting or tally, or what kind of financial courses that you have done in the future, you can add that. Office duties, handling inquiries, data entry, filing, and securing the private information. So many things are there. If you read the job postings, you will come to know, right? Then computer, like I can use the Microsoft Office, Lotus Notes, and some other softwares if you know. Marketing strategies, spreadsheets, and so many things you can add over here also. Then next section is communication, leadership, and general transferable skills. So task analysis, how many language you know, quick learner, personable. So you can add the skills like that over here. So just go through the job posting, read the job posting. If you are applying for the professional job, you can add many skills like this. Just divide the skills into the different particular sections and add the skills. Also based on the skills that you have added, just write down the keywords over here that will show your key strength, and that will increase your chances to shortlist your resume. So this is what pretty much for the this resume format. Now in work experience, it is same as the like previous format. If you have work, if you are applying for the some professional jobs, and if you have done some professional duties in the office in the past, you can show that experience. Otherwise you can just show like different experience, like different places. I worked as a line cook, I worked as a cashier, sales associate. During my sales associate duties, I deal with this many customers. I have done the volunteering, I have worked on the Microsoft, I have done this kind of task analysis. You can add that kind of experiences in your resume. And similarly over here in the education, just add the present education. You don't have to add what you have did in the past, right? And then the training and certification, if you have some professional certifications, add that, like AutoCAD or Microsoft or any kind of other certification that you have done. Don't add the fake one over here. In case of experience, that's fine, because they are not going to ask much about that, but certification, don't add fake, okay? And interest and activities, whatever you have. Then references available upon request over here also same, because this is also part-time position. But if you have mentioned in the job posting that they need the references, then you should find the references and add it before applying for that particular job, okay? So for every job you have to do like your analysis. For every job you have to customize your resume. It is not at all easy task, but if you do it, like target how many jobs that you are going to apply per day, like target like 10 jobs I'm going to apply per day, so you have to customize 10 resumes. Or you can make like 3 4 perfect resume format. Like if you are going to apply for the cashier, this is the format. Any kind of a cashier jobs will come, you will throw this resume. For sales associate, this will be my resume. For any professional job, this format I'm going to use. So this is my standard resume. I'm going to post this resume only. Just I'm gonna change the keywords for particular job posting. So this is how it is going to be easy, and this is how your chances are getting selected, getting shortlisted for particular job will be really good. And I hope that this video will help you guys, and I tried my best to show you in a simplest way that how you can make your resume for the part-time job over here in the Canada. I think that's it for today in this video, guys. And if you have any more questions, then please do comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to the Rams Life channel, and if you have any more ideas related to the videos that I should make, please let me know by commenting in the comment section below. Give a thumbs up to this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, you take care, my friends, and bye bye.